Ancestors, spirit guides, my archangels, the divine Holy Spirit, please give us a message for the people and only allow energies and spirits into this reading that are of love and light. What do we have for the people? 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. I don't read reversals the way other people do, so I see this as the end of despair, a fresh new perspective that is not of heartbreak or sadness. And the challenge to that is letting things go. Letting things go that are hard to let go of. Things that have happened in the past, we have to let them stay in the past. We have the 2 of Cups. There is a relationship, a primary relationship. I want to say it's the divine masculine and feminine. So this could be anyone or anything, or it could be a greater organizational interaction between the qualities of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. There is a healing happening. It's almost like those of the love and the light are uniting, understanding that their differences are okay, and it's better to unite so that we can conquer the darker forces that are on the planet right now, that are reptilian, really, in nature. Not evolved. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse in the past position. This is a lack of independence, a lack of feeling whole, a very dissatisfied feeling, of feeling incomplete. Feeling like you need something to help you. You're relying on something, whether it's a government or a substance or a behavior, an obsession, a preoccupation, anger, obsession, compulsion, power, all of the things that one gravitates towards when they don't feel whole, when they don't feel valuable. That's a lie. That's a lie, but it does generate the economy, and it does make people distracted from what's around them, like the sun and the trees and the wind and the leaves and beautiful animals and other people. For strengths and weaknesses, we have the 3 of Cups. This is that triangle. This is the power of 3. This is that I cannot stand on my own. This is the we're incomplete unless we're together. This is the bribery. This is the blackmail. This is the I know your secrets and you know mine, and that makes us safe. This is what's being threatened. If you rely on the system, that is. Up, back of the deck, Seven of Swords. Well, if you can't explain it to a child, it's probably not a good idea. You're not getting away with anything, even if you do in this life, because it's all written in the books. Up there, the books. I think of Metatron. Keeping a tally of all the deeds. That which was done in the dark or in the light. It's all there. It's all recorded. It's like using a charge card, right? It's like you're going to have to pay it one way or another. But it's going to be with interest. You're not fooling anyone. Knight of Pentacles. This is the future position. It's as if I'm thinking of the tortoise and the hare. And I don't even know that story, so I can't explain it. But what I'm intuiting, what I'm channeling, is that sometimes it appears as if one party has won the race, one party has won the race, but actually no. It has to do with the seeds that you've planted. If you plant wild seeds and wild crops, it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable what will happen. And then you may have to balance things out with force. But that's not the way. That's not the way. You must go back. You must heal. You must take your time. And you must be mindful of what you're planting and what you're sowing, what you're creating. Ace of Wands, future position. This is when we remember that we're alive. This is when we remember that it isn't about all of these toys, these absurd things that are everywhere, distracting us from just the bliss of being. All these absurd, arbitrary things that we do, they've been invented by other people. But there's an infinite wisdom that is so much wiser than us. People don't control the weather. They don't control anything, really. We're allowed to live here. We're allowed to live here. But we don't control the world. That is an illusion, and it's a naive one. It's a juvenile one. Because power is not something that is imposed on people. It's just something that is. Just like when there's a storm or a tsunami, we are frightened. We don't know what will happen. We're not in control of it. You can ring you could yell at the heavens. You can start wars. You can create weapons that will exterminate souls. You can do that. But you can't control the weather. And you can't control what happens after this. You're not in control. And that's part of the beauty. And if you can't accept that, well, that's your problem. The environment, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Yeah, like it's not comfortable. It isn't comfortable. I haven't been feeling well at all. And that's why I'm here in this bed, looking the way I'm looking, all discombobulated. It is what it is. I'm here to give a message. It's not about me. But yes, Nine of Swords. We're changing the way things are done. And it's unknown. It's a new path. We haven't been there before. And we don't like that. Because we've gotten very used to predicting things. We watch the Weather Channel. We have satellites. We prepare. We have our little shelters and our canned goods and our water and our little posses that we're going to take care of each other. I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine type of stuff. And those people can't help you. Not when the divine is in control. It doesn't matter what organization you belong to. It doesn't matter about your brotherhood. You're not in control. Once you realize that, then you start to really be mindful of the actions that you take and the deeds that you do. Because you understand that there's no escaping it. You'll have to answer for it at some point. And that can be very, very disturbing. But it's possible. You always have a chance. And our hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. This is what we're afraid of. We're afraid of people with power reacting. Well, first of all, reacting. And reacting from a place not of ignorance, of fear. It's nothing good is done out of fear. We are afraid of this, but it's like a double-edged sword. We're afraid of it, but the fear is not good either. I think it's really important to have your spirituality intact and understand that there is more after this. There is more after this. And people who seem to be in control, they all have to answer for their deeds. This isn't to say that this is what's going to happen. This isn't the outcome, but this is what we're afraid of. We're afraid that somebody that has power will do something really stupid that will hurt us. But they've already done that. They've done that so many times. Don't be scared. Just know that there's more. And it's your relationship with the divine. Whoever you call that is stronger than man, woman, us. It's bigger than us. But that is what we're afraid of. Our hope. Our hope is that the things that have been kept in the dark will come to light so that we don't make the same mistakes that we've made in the past. We want to know the truth. We want transparency. We want to know what's been going on that affects us, that we haven't been privy to and we've had no part in. We want to know about things that are hidden, things that haven't been reported. We want to know what's going on between those two towers there. We want to know what's happened in the past. And we'll never know what's going to happen in the future. But we do plant our seeds. We do plant the seeds. Two other cards fell out here. It's the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts when we find out these truths. But we can build something new from that once we know the truth. We can change things. And we do. We have curiosity about it. I see the sea in the background. And the sea is a vast place. And it's so mysterious. It's huge. We don't know what's in there. Gosh, there's so many parts of the sea that we haven't explored. No one dares to try to conquer the sea. Right? Once you forget how small you are, right? That's a problem. Once you think that you're bigger than nature, that's a problem. You'll never be God. We'll never be God. That's okay. Accept it. Accept it. That's just the truth. How long have we been fighting over the same things? How many wars? How much blood has been shed? Just because of that which is unknown. Your relationship with God, with Source, with the Divine, is personal. It isn't a huge movement that everybody will agree on and go, yes, that's how it is. This is God, and this is how we worship God, and follow these steps and you will be led into heaven. It doesn't work like that. You've got to do the work for real, inside, with the deeds that you do, with the choices that you make. It is a very personal path. It cannot be manufactured and sold. It's different for everyone. And when someone tries to take control of the path to the divine, it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. I think we have enough evidence of that. And a card of advice. Knight of Cups. It's about love. It is. It's about love. It's about loving the planet and the wondrous, mysterious planet that we live on, this beautiful universe. It's mysterious. It won't ever be figured out. It's not meant to be. It's about honoring what we are, the miracle that we are. It's not about figuring it out. It's not about cracking the code. It's not about making people, cloning people, engineering people, engineering ideas. You can't make anything better than life. It's a freaking miracle. It is. And I think that once you become bored with the mysteries of just being alive, of the divine feminine, literally birthing that of the divine. We are made by the divine. And the divine masculine, we need the divine masculine to create. We need both. That is a miracle. That alone should just make us just dance in the streets, because it's so miraculous that we can create life. But the source of that life It's not up for grabs. It's not meant to be. And it's very important to learn from the past. It's very important to learn from the past. Making the same mistakes over and over again, especially when there's bloodshed, that is a sin. I don't typically use that word, but that is a sin. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. And I love you guys. I do. I love you guys very much. And I'll be back again soon. Right, Cece? Yeah. No. All right. Bye, guys.